In this video, we're going to show you how we identify and trade a very explosive swing trading setup that we call the blast off. This type of setup can lead to very explosive gains within a 2 to 4 week period, sometimes in as little as 5 days. First off, this setup is one that's very simple. It's just based on big volume and tight price action. Basically, what we look for in the blast off setup is simply monster volume on the weekly chart. We see it back here in June of last year, just monster volume out of nowhere, and once again big volume in late summer and into late September. Once we have the big volume, we put this stock on our internal watch list, and we simply monitor it for several weeks. This isn't something that's going to probably trigger in 2 weeks. Maybe it's going to take anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks, something like that. What we want to see though is tight price action. As you can see, each pullback not really tight, and then all of a sudden right here we start to tighten up over 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks we tighten up right in here, and this is just really pretty price action. This is what we want to see right around the 10-week average as well. This is just an ideal setup. This is exactly what we look for. So let's go to the daily chart. So here's the big spike in volume, and then here's the price action. And really don't have anything tight yet. And now notice how the price action just tightens up here and pulls back in. And then we have a few more days of tight action. And these 3 days right here, this is when we saw these 3 days in a row, we put in a buy order the next day in our newsletter, the Wagner Daily, to purchase KNDI. It was a buy signal over $7, and it triggered the next day. And as you can see, volume was really big on the breakout, so that was a great sign as well. The stock did pull back on light volume though, right back to our entry, or near the entry point. So if you're just looking at price action and not looking at the volume, you're going to miss some signs here. Volume was pretty explosive on the move out and very light on the way down. So there's no reason to panic and sell that type of action. So after a few more weeks of chopping around, we were rewarded in sticking with our position by a monster day up here on 1227. This was a 25% gain. Then the next day, very next day, there was a gap up. On that gap up, we decided to raise our stop beneath the low of that day. And so the next day, our stop was triggered. We sold KNDI on 1231 for a 60% winner in the Wagner Daily newsletter. And with this type of setup, you really can't worry too much about catching the exact highs, catching a top. There's just no need because these gains are usually pretty big. You know, if you get the meat in the middle, you should be happy with this. Sure, depending on the type of volume the stock has, you could certainly sell partial size and hold on to the rest, waiting for some sort of moving average as a sell signal, maybe a faster moving average, such as like a 5 or 10 day moving average possibly. So you could use that. You could do a partial sell and just hold on to the rest, looking for some more follow through. But the idea here is not to beat yourself up over trying to sell the exact high. It's an explosive move, and you know there's nothing wrong with making a 40 to 50 or 60% advance here on these stocks. You know, and especially I find this to be true, especially when the stock is low priced and there isn't much volume. You know, these type of stocks go up and fall apart pretty quickly. However, KNDI is an ideal situation, as you know, it was only priced at $8, but or $7, but there was significant volume each day. It was trading over 1.5 million shares a day. So if you'd like to learn more about our style of trading and more about the blast off setup itself, please go to morpheustrading.com or to morpheustrading.com/blog, where we have a ton of information regarding our setups. Just a lot of great info there. It's a great resource for traders who want to learn how to swing trade with confidence. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for joining us, and good luck trading.